What's going on? Welcome to day 2 of the 15-day Turkish Getup challenge. So yesterday we went through the starting phase of the phase 1 position where we're lying on our back. We do the snow angel or the starfish position, come up with our right knee, okay? Our right hand comes up, or if that's too much right now, you can keep it down to your side, but before you know it, get it up there, and then coming up to the elbow and up to the hand, right? We talked about your fingers going back, squish that bug. We talked about bracing those abs and driving those heels into the ground to give that extra tension. So tension is important, okay? So in today's video, we're gonna do that same movement, that same phase, but just some more finer point techniques. So when I'm down here, what I want you to think about is I want you to help get some extra tension is imagine that you're grabbing onto an imaginary fence post. Okay, so I got a post in my hand. I'm squeezing that post. That's going to cause tension throughout more of my body. We call it irradiation, okay? Irradiation, IR, okay? So I'm grabbing that fence post and then I'm pull myself to that fence post, okay? I'm pulling myself up to that fence post. When I go down, I'm squeezing and I'm pushing myself down to the fence post. So I don't just fall. I'm actually coming down by pushing myself away from this fist, okay? So that's one. Next thing, this knee. Now, what you may notice, some of you, is that you do this, okay? Your knee caves in, and that's your hips trying to help rotate you, right? So as you do this more and more, you're gonna get more core strength and more motor control, we call it, to where your abs are gonna fire before, and you're not gonna have to have that knee caving in. But I want you to think about pushing those heels down and then driving that knee out, okay? Drive that knee out, grab that fence post, come up. Now you probably heard me go, right, I'll do that, especially when I got a heavy weight. I'll go, and that's me just making like a hike or a sound, like a karate, right? And that gets my core to go and like lock up and engage. So pulling up here. Now, the next key point, your shoulder. This is very important, okay? My shoulder, I want my shoulder away from my ear. Okay, we say that ears are shoulder poison. So if I'm like this, that's gonna potentially hurt my shoulder because now my shoulder joint is really not locked in a good place. So I wanna think about driving my body, my head, my torso away from that shoulder. So I'm actively pushing my shoulder, my elbow into the ground. So I'm active here. Some people like to think about taking their chest bone here and bringing their chest bone up to the sky. So I'm very active. I'm not relaxing. We call this like slumber party shoulder, right? We're all sitting around telling jokes at a slumber party at night, or even a bro at the beach, right? Where we're sitting here at the beach, and this does not feel good to the shoulder here. So I want to push my elbow down into the ground and drive my shoulder away. When I go up to the hand, squish that bug, same thing. I'm not here. I'm pushing my hand down into the ground, getting that chest up, and that's an active shoulder right there. Come down, grab that imaginary fence post, right? Come all the way down. Last point on this, why I have my fist here, because I want to imagine that I have a kettlebell or a dumbbell or there's a disc on here, right? So I want to get used to having this fist up here. When I come up, I want you to look up at it now. So I'm looking and I'm looking. I'm looking here. My eyes are up here all the time. If I put a kettlebell or a dumbbell or anything and I'm like this, and my arm is over here or over there, right, that's not gonna be beneficial. So I wanna keep focused on what I'm doing by having my fist up and my eyes, and it also puts my neck in a better position. And then all the way down. So that is some finer technique points for the phase 1 of the Turkish Getup challenge. Spend 5 minutes on a timer, do one right, one left, just alternating sides back and forth to really work on those finer technique points. Just like the previous days, You can do that 5 minutes. You can do that 2 times a day, 3 times a day. That's 15 minutes, right? Sneak it in wherever you can. You're only going to get benefit from doing it. All right? Have a great day. See you at day 3.